Hi everyone. So with RBI Grade B 2024 exam cycle kicking in, many new aspirants are entering into the fray to get this coveted job. और जो भी न्यू एस्पिरेंट्स इस एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, इट्स वेरी नेचुरल दैट दे आर कंफ्यूज्ड अबाउट लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स एंड amongst all those confusions, one of the biggest confusion I would say is related to eligibility. तो इस वीडियो में I would talk about the formal eligibility which is mentioned in the notification, and I'll also talk about the informal eligibility which actually makes you eligible to crack this exam. तो उस informal eligibility के बारे में जरूर जानिएगा, ठीक है? वो आपको कोई नहीं बताएगा, सिर्फ मैं बताऊंगा. तो वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं, बट शुरू करने से पहले I want to show you this comprehensive guide for RBI manager which has all the information related to RBI Grade B exam. क्या सिलेबस है डिटेल्ड आपको यहां मिलेगा. PYQs which are very important to understand the need of the exam आपको इस गाइड बुक में मिलेंगी. सारे बुक्स और रिसोर्सेज की इंफॉर्मेशन भी इस गाइड बुक में मिलेगी. And this guidebook is entirely free. You can just download this guidebook by going to the description of this video. There is a link. Click on that link and download this guidebook. This can be really next big source of motivation for you to crack this exam. आज ही download कीजिए. So now moving on to the eligibility, guys. So eligibility is basically checked from two aspects. One is your age, another is your qualification, and third is your experience. ठीक है. तो if I talk about eligibility in terms of age, so here RBI has a very clear-cut criteria that under normal conditions, that is if you belong to unreserved category, you should be greater than equal to 21 and you should be less than 30. मतलब आपकी मिनिमम 21 साल की एज होनी चाहिए and your age should not have crossed 30. If you have already touched 30, you are not eligible because here it is clearly mentioned that your age should be less than 30. Now there are some relaxations or exceptions, as you may call it. SC/ST gets a relaxation of 5 years, OBC 3 years, PWBD 10 years. And if you are a PWBD along with OBC, then you get a cumulative relaxation of 13 years. Similarly, if you are a PWBD along with SC/ST, then you get a cumulative relaxation of 10 plus 5, that is 15 years. Apart from that, employees who are working in banking sector, say scheduled commercial banks. Now, what are scheduled commercial banks? Rights which are included in a particular schedule. Now, these can be private banks or public banks. It can be ICICI, it can be SBI, as long as it is a scheduled commercial bank. Then your all Indian financial institutions such as SIDBI, NHB, NABARD, SEBI, etc., and your public sector insurance companies like LIC. So if you are employees of any of these organizations, then you will get a relaxation equivalent to your experience in these organizations, but maximum up to 3 years. तो अगर आपका 1 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, you will get a relaxation of 1 year. अगर आपका 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, you will get a relaxation of 2 years. अगर आपका 3 साल का रिलैक्सेशन है, you will get a एक्सपीरियंस है 3 साल का, तो you will get a relaxation of 3 years. But having experience of more than 3 years is not going to benefit you because maximum जो रिलैक्सेशन है वो 3 साल है. और भी कैविट है इसमें, और भी चीजें हैं, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. This experience which I am talking about should be at an officer level. Your experience at clerical level will not be counted, and your experience during probation would also not be counted. Say you have a total of 3 years experience, but out of that 2 years was during probation, then your actual experience that would be counted for relaxation would be 1 year, right? So your experience in these organizations and your relaxation is maximum up to 3 years, but that experience should only be at an officer level, excluding your probation period. So I hope this is pretty clear. This is little bit complex. आप थोड़ा रिवाइंड करके दोबारा सुनेंगे तो आपको और अच्छे से समझ आएगा. One more thing that you need to know is कि जो आपकी एज है उसके लिए कट ऑफ डेट क्या रहती है. So I mean historically that has changed. The criteria has changed multiple times. Earlier, I think way back in 2017-18, it used to be the starting of the month. The cutoff date used to be the starting of the month in which the notification used to be released. कि अगर notification 15 मार्च को आई है, then the cutoff age to calculate your age should be used to be 1st March. But then COVID आया, फिर उन्होंने उसको 1st of the year कर दिया, 1st January कर दिया. तो अगर notification 15 मार्च को आ रहा है, the cutoff date used to be 1st January. But now of late they have come back to the original criteria where your cutoff date is actually the first date of the month in which the notification is coming. So if the notification is coming say on 10th of April, then usually the cutoff date would be 1st of April at which your age would be calculated. So I hope that that is clear, because that is very, very important. You know what is a legitimate age, but you should also know that what is the cutoff date to calculate that age. Now coming to experience, guys, right? Not experience, sorry, qualification. So qualification is pretty simple, right? The good thing is that they are not asking you to be specialist in any area. They want you to be graduate in any discipline with greater than 60% marks, greater than equal to 60% marks. That is minimum marks you require in your graduation is 60%. Here also there are some exceptions. SC, ST and PWBD in graduation they require 50% only. And they have mentioned that you should be a graduate in any discipline with greater than equal to 60% marks, or so you can fulfill either of these conditions. Either you can be a graduate with greater than 60% marks, greater than equal to 60% marks, or you can be a postgraduate with greater than equal to 55% marks, again in any discipline. And when I say any discipline, it can be anything, guys. It can be pharma, hotel management, agriculture, architecture, physics, chemistry, bio, you name any discipline. You should be having a graduation or a post-graduation, that's it. Graduation with greater than equal to 60%, or if you're having less marks than 60% in your graduation, then if you have done post-graduation, there you require only greater than equal to 55% marks. और ये relaxations हैं, graduation में SC ST को 50% चाहिए along with PWBD, and in post-graduation SC ST PWBD requires only pass marks. So I hope this is also pretty clear. कुछ FAQs होंगे आपके, मैं handle कर लेता हूं. Are final year students eligible? The answer is no, guys. Final year students are not eligible. By the time the notification has come, you're filling the form, your result should have been out. You should know your final year marks. तो अगर आपके पेपर होने हैं, marksheet आनी है, you are not eligible. Is distance education considered valid? Yes. So if you are doing distance education in graduation or post-graduation, that is also considered valid. Is post-graduation necessary? The answer is no. As I told you, you should be either a graduate with 60% marks or a postgraduate with 55% marks. So it's or. Either of the condition needs to be fulfilled. Your marks that are to be obtained, whether they should be in each semester और एग्रीगेट, ठीक है, जो हम 60%, 55% की बात कर रहे हैं, वो हर सेमेस्टर में होने चाहिए या एग्रीगेट होने चाहिए? द आंसर इज एग्रीगेट. सो इवन इफ इन वन सेमेस्टर यू हैव गॉट से 40% मार्क्स, आप ऐश कर रहे थे, मतलब अपना ये कॉलेज टाइम अलग ही होता है ना, लेकिन आपने बाद में मेहनत की, आपके 70-80% आए और एग्रीगेट आपका 60% हो गया, यू आर एलिजिबल. ठीक है. सो ये FAQs को ध्यान से अगर आपने सुन लिया होगा, आई होप मेजॉरिटी ऑफ योर कंफ्यूजन्स वुड हैव गॉट रिजॉल्व्ड हियर. बाकी एक्सपीरियंस की बात करें तो अच्छी बात है भैया, कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं चाहिए. इनफैक्ट RBI नोटिफिकेशंस मेंशंस दैट वी एनकरेज फ्रेशर्स टू अप्लाई. ये बात RBI नोटिफिकेशन में ऑफिशियली लिखी हुई है दैट वी एनकरेज फ्रेशर्स टू अप्लाई. अब इससे ज्यादा और क्या प्रूफ चाहिए कि कोई एक्सपीरियंस की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. तो ये तो फॉर्मल एलिजिबिलिटी की बात होगी, जो सब आपको बताते हैं आपके फॉर्म्स, नोटिफिकेशन फॉर्म्स में लिखी होती है, सब जगह बताई जाती है. व्हाट अबाउट द इनफॉर्मल एलिजिबिलिटी? सिर्फ ये एलिजिबिलिटी होने से आप पेपर दे पाएंगे बट सिलेक्शन नहीं होगा. सिलेक्शन किससे होगा? उसके लिए एक ही एलिजिबिलिटी चाहिए गाइस, वो है इंटेंट. इसको हमेशा याद रखना. वो एक फॉर्मल एलिजिबिलिटी है, पेपर में बैठ सकते हैं, बट what makes you clear the exam and get this coveted job, that is your intent. Intent मतलब अंदर से एक urge, एक चाह होनी चाहिए कि मुझे ये एग्जाम देना है, because I know 99% people ड्रीम कर रहे हैं कि मुझे ये जॉब पानी है, उसके लिए बुक्स ले आएंगे, कोर्स ले लेंगे, टाइम टेबल बना लेंगे, बट दे डू नॉट हैव दिस क्वालिटी ऑफ इंटेंट व्हिच इज एक्चुअली very much required for you to get up every day, read every day, revise every day. Whenever you are lagging behind on your from your schedule, replan every day. ये सारी चीजें वही बंदा कर पाएगा जिसमें है इंटेंट. नहीं तो ये लोग 99% में से 1 हफ्ता, 2 हफ्ता, 3 हफ्ता, मैक्सिमम 5-6 हफ्ता पढ़कर लोग नोटिफिकेशन का वेट करते हैं कि नोटिफिकेशन कब आएगा. जिसमें इंटेंट है वो देखेगा मेरा सिलेबस कब पूरा हो रहा है, नोटिफिकेशन का वेट नहीं करेगा। ये बहुत बहुत जरूरी है। ये आप एक चीज गांठ मान लीजिए, जिसे कहते हैं ना कि जब घर बनाना हो तो पूरा घर बनने को नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि पूरा घर बनाना है। ब्रिक बाय ब्रिक यू कीप डूइंग योर वर्क as good as you can and ultimately you will get a good house one day. That is what you need to understand here. With your intent, you keep moving day by day, you keep completing your daily goals and ultimately you will reach your destination, your dream job. That is RBI grade B. तो इस चीज को जरूर याद रखना, ये कोई नहीं बताता है, सिर्फ मैं बता रहा हूं। बाकी सब आपको बोलेंगे हो जाएगा, ऐसे कर लो वैसे कर लो, बट जब तक ये नहीं है ना, कोई चीज काम नहीं आने वाली है। So that's it from my side guys। जाते जाते ये हमारे कोर्सेज के बारे में जरूर बताऊंगा, ठीक है। So many of you might be looking for some assisted preparation, so we have RBI grade B courses, right? We have gold pack, we have silver pack. Gold pack has everything, whether it is phase 1, phase 2 interview. Silver pack has mainly phase 2 and interview, but for phase 1 you will also get GA. In case you want to have some sample material, I would request you to please check the link in the description. Everything has been provided there, and in case you inculcate that intent, then you may think of enrolling into this course। नहीं तो उसी के बारे में सोचो, इंटेंट कहां से लाओगे, बाकी चीजें सब जगह से मिल जाएंगी, इंटेंट नहीं मिलेगा। थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे, बाय बाय। सोचना इसके बारे में।